Hi, my name's Alan Kirk. I'm an electrical trade signal technician here in Region 5, centered out of Durango, Colorado. Today we'd like to talk about an everyday lean idea centered on traffic signal beacons. Here's a typically commercially bought solar-powered flashing yellow beacon that we have purchased that is adequate but has some limitations. The first is that the solar panel is fairly flat and is not adjustable, which diminishes the solar gain of the panel, especially when there's a heavy snowfall. Unfortunately, the distributors typically would offer to sell us a complete new unit, but getting replacement parts was proving to be a very slow and fairly expensive proposition. And that was before COVID hit and the supply chain issues made everything far worse. That's when I decided to rebuild an older unit that had gone bad using all 12-volt DC components that we commonly keep on hand at the shop. I also had a local fabrication shop begin to manufacture the metal housing on top of the beacon, which was a component that we couldn't purchase as a prefabricated unit. I continue to make this a top-of-pole mount, which helps reduce the installation time over other compartmental systems that we have used. I began by building solar-powered flashing yellow beacons, and then after a couple of fatalities that happened over in Section 7, where someone had missed a stop sign and drove out onto a highway with oncoming traffic, I was asked if I could build a flashing red beacon that would be activated by radar when a car approached. Since then, our engineers like having that sudden alert of the light coming on as soon as traffic approaches, and asked if I would build a flashing yellow beacons with the radar option as well. Two of the benefits of building these in-house are that the lights are much brighter and are about $1,400 less than the commercially bought units when I'm installing them with a radar system. Other applications have come up, including a 5-pole school zone warning alert system. These are controlled by a master radio that is triggered by a school timing clock when they are called to operate. The current design we are working on are beacons that will be activated by handheld remote control devices. These will be used to indicate that chain laws are in effect and will allow the patrols to turn them on from inside the vehicles they are driving. I've drawn both mechanical and electrical plans for these units that I'm happy to share with other CDOT electricians. Thanks for watching.